Well, hello everybody. Do not adjust your sets. That looks like I've been dragged through an edge backwards, as they say around here. I've been busy in the craft room, so I've done half of it. The other half is not particularly, what can I say, photogenic, let's put it that way. But I've done for today. It's 3 o'clock now, and I said to my husband, I'm going to have a sit down and a drink. Nice cup of Earl Grey with milk, made by my husband, which is a very rare thing. We've only fell out twice whilst we've been sorting some stuff out today, so that's not bad, is it? I've got quite a few boxes of bits and bobs that are destined for the charity. I've had a really good sort out of non-clothes items really this time, although there is a lot of fancy dress stuff that you know, I don't think will get used anymore because Noah's grown up, and I think Ivy's more interested in princess things, etc. Not dressing up as Scooby-Doo or a pirate or whatever. There must be about 20 outfits, and I thought, well, now's the ideal time to take them to a charity because they can use them for Christmas when people go to fancy dress. Another quick slurp. Oh, I'm ready. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Quite a lot of bits and bobs. But incoming. Right, this is the top of a egg holder, you know, a egg collector. It's the top of the pot. Now the base had been broken, so this was going out to the wheelie bin, the skip. So anyway, I managed to retrieve it because I've got a friend down the road who I did buy egg holder for, which is a pot where you put this on the top, and she's broke the top of it. So when I saw this, I thought, I think I've got a home for you. If it fits hers, then she can have it. But yeah, that was going in the bin. So I've retrieved that. So that's that, and I do hope it fits hers. I really do. So what else did I get? I got, for 50p, a bag full of handmade Christmas baubles. I'll show you them. There's quite a few. I thought, what a lovely idea they are. And I couldn't believe it, 50p for all these. I mean, it's crazy really. I think they'd have got 50p each for these, but sometimes they're inundated. But isn't that pretty? Somebody's put a lot of effort into that. They've obviously cut out 2 circles, stuffed it, and then gone round with the machine, and then probably put those on afterwards. But I think that's lovely. So that's a bauble, and I'm going to put essential oils on, probably gingerbread smell and spices, you know, Christmassy. Next is a little reindeer head. Fantastic value. That looks like a little gonk. Another reindeer look. Isn't that lovely? And these are all handmade. Another little bauble, and it looks like they've used scissors, a bit like pinking shears. And that's it in the grey look. That lovely. Very tasteful, aren't they, these? A little Christmas tree, done in beautiful fabric, with a little ribbon to hang it up with, that matches perfect. That one, it's like a sacking with a little snowflake on the front. I think that's great. And another little bauble. And it's got the little beads on both sides. Last but not least, this was in it, which is a little elf. So, a cheeky elf. So, all those were 50p. Just put them back. Ten of them, so they've cost pence, haven't they, really? So thrilled to pieces with those. I also got a little travel chest set. It looks very old, like a vintage one, and this was 50p, and it's in a beautiful case, and all the pieces are there. It was all jumbled up, and of course I just had to put them all in the right places. Just try and open it for you. I think with moving it about, they do jumble about a bit. But if I can show you, there we go. Isn't that really neat? And that was 50p. I thought, you know, if you're out somewhere, that's the ideal thing, isn't it? Travel chess. What else? My husband got this. I'm not sure how much this was, but it was originally £5.95 from the National Trust, and it's the this Costly Countess Bess of Hardwick, the Derbyshire Heritage Series, and that's Hardwick Hall, and I've been there and filmed a while back, so yeah, that's what it looks like. So that's that. I know some of you love books. And I got this, was 50p, and it's embroidery cloth. You know, I thought that might be something for me if I'm going anywhere. I was supposed to be going to the hospital, and I thought, whilst I wait in the waiting room, I could take this with me, because I do like to do things like that, unless I end up chatting to somebody, which does happen, and it did happen last time. But I've had my appointment cancelled. I should have gone on today, which is Thursday, and they rang me up on Monday, so short-staffed. So what can you do? People get ill, don't they, just like everybody. So the other thing that I got, now this is a charity shop that we don't go in very often, but if we're passing we will nip in, and it's at a place called Tuxford, and I think all the money goes to missions, a Christian mission I think it is, in Zambia. I think that's where it is. I might be wrong, but anyway, I've got a thing at the moment about handbags. So handbags and brooches and scarves, because I thought, you know, I do like jewellery. I mean, I've got my leaf on today. I've not got any earrings in, which is unusual. But I saw this and I thought, that's good, and it's by Laura Ashley, and it's one of those bags that, you know, if it's raining or snowing or whatever, it's one of the like vinyl bags that you can just wipe over rather than using leather. And I thought, well, that's the ideal thing to have, and it's quite nice inside as well. It's got a little zip compartment on the front where you could put your phone in, and then inside it's got quite a few little bits. So I thought that was lovely, and it's got the Laura Ashley name there. That's how I knew what it was, and it's also got one on the other zip as well. And I think this is leather, the trim, I think it's leather. And the next thing is a Cath Kidston. Now, the Laura Ashley one was £3.50 and this was £3.50 as well. I've got one similar to this, but it's not actually a Cath Kidston one. It's more plain like that, you know, rather than the satchel style. It's got a zip at the top. But I love this because I love satchels, and these are leather trims, so I thought that was really lovely. And for £3.50, I said to my husband, well, I don't use carrier bags, you know, buy carrier bags, or I try and reuse any bag that I've got, and so that's lovely for me, just to put a few things in. Like if we're going away for overnight or whatever, it's just a nice size to pop a few things in. I prefer to do that than have a bigger bag. I prefer to have 2 bags that size, you know. So that's it really. That's what I've been doing. I don't think there was anything else. Quite restrained for me really, but I'm actually, the other day I said to you I was making a hat. Well, it didn't turn out to be pointed enough at the sides, so I undid it a bit and I've turned it into another cowl neck warmer, and my husband's claimed that and he really likes it. I don't know where it is, he's probably got it on. And of course I made one for his friend, and I don't know whether I showed you this, but this was £1.50 and it's there's ever such a lot on it. I don't know how heavy it is, but so I'm doing, some call it moss stitch, some call it the Tunisian stitch, and that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm making another neck warmer. I've got in mind that it might be alright for somebody that I know, so I'll see what I do with this. But this colour, it reminds me of Refreshers, the sweets. I don't know if you can remember them, but I think Trebor used to make them. But it's quite nice, that is, and it's quite firm as well, so sometimes if you make them really flimsy they can start to fold down, whereas if you make them like this, you know, it's got a better feel to it really. So that's what I'm doing with that, and I think that's about it really. I'm just hoping that this fits my friend's chicken bowl. I'll have to see. I think I need to take it down as soon as possible. But fancy that going to be thrown away. Such a shame, isn't it? But most people wouldn't buy it, would they, if it was just this? But I love chickens. Right, anyway, I better crack on. I mustn't crack this though. Bye.